You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, someone explained this to me. What good are rules? What good are state laws if the laws are not going to be enforced? That's a major problem. Now, here on this channel, guys, we have actually been covering males identifying as females and invading women's sports. Now, there's a lot of states across the country that are actually implementing laws saying, hey, you must compete by what's actually on your birth certificate. So therefore, if you're a male and you want to identify as a female, you cannot participate in female sports. It really does take away from females, guys, from girls, because that spot, in this case, in soccer, could have actually went to a actual female that wanted to play soccer. But oh no. Now I blame the parents, folks. I really do blame the parents here for what happened. We actually talked about this. New Hampshire, state law goes into effect saying there will be no males in female sports. You must go by the birth certificate. However, it seems like the soccer players that we actually talked about in the previous video, they're able to get around this. Why? Because a judge said no. We're actually going to allow them to play on female sports teams despite it actually being against the law. Now, folks, I'm not a lawyer, but even I can actually interpret the law to where it actually says, you know what? If it says that female sports must actually be for females, you're a male, then you can't play. Just that simple, right? But apparently it's just not that simple, because laws in New Hampshire anyway aren't going to get followed by the judge. Yeah, let's get into this. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Check this out on the Post Millennial. Trans New Hampshire teen on puberty blocking drugs to play on girls' high school soccer team after judge's order. Wow. Just because you're actually taking puberty blockers doesn't mean anything to me. You are still a male. You're taking away a spot from a female, and this is wrong. Look here, guys. It says a trans-identified male teen in New Hampshire has been allowed to play on the girls' high school soccer team this fall after a federal judge approved an emergency order filed by the teen's parents seeking to let their child play. See, folks, this is why I say I blame the parents. According to NBC News, U.S. District Court Chief Judge Landra McCaffrey granted the emergency order on Monday, just hours before Parker Terrell, 15, attended the first day of soccer practice. The families of Terrell and Isis Trammell, 14, have filed a lawsuit against the state seeking to overturn the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, signed into law by Governor Chris Sununu in July. So this is a state law here, folks, that was actually approved, signed into law by the governor, but now a male is actually going to be able to play still on a female sports team and actually compete against females? Yeah, this is crazy. Terrell sought the emergency motion as soccer season fast approach, while Trammell's sports season does not begin until December, the New York Post reported. The New Hampshire law states that student athletes must play on the sports team that aligns to their sex listed on their birth certificate. You know what? I would actually go a step further. If they were born a female, then that's the way it needs to be. I don't believe anybody should be able to change their sex on their birth certificate. I'm completely against that. It goes on. It says a hearing must now be set in the court for judges to decide whether to block the law in full while the lawsuit makes its way through the court system. The lawsuit, filed on August 16th, stated that each of the transgender teens knew from an early age that he was a girl, despite actually not being a girl. So somebody explain that to me. Each has been diagnosed with gender dysphoria, a health condition categorized by distress resulting from an incongruence between one's birth sex and gender identity. As part of their prescribed medical treatment for gender dysphoria, Parker and Isis live and interact with other girls in every aspect of their lives. They are accepted as girls by their parents, family, schools, peers, teammates, and coaches. Now, here's the thing, man. This is supposed to be a part of that medical treatment. But all you're really doing is you're just enabling what they believe. So how is that actually treating a condition? I'm not a doctor. Somebody explain that to me. All right. Anyway, quote, Parker and Iris are also receiving puberty blocking medication and hormone therapy to align their bodies with their female identities to alleviate the distress of physical characteristics conflict with their gender identity. They will not go through testosterone driven puberty, nor will they experience physical changes caused by testosterone, including the muscular development characteristics of males. And here's the thing. So they're doing this here so they can align their bodies with their female identities. But newsflash, guys. If you're born a male, guess what? You have balls. Something's telling me that these two males identifying as females still have that intact. Okay? They will never, ever have a uterus. They will never, ever have a vagina. Why? Because actual females have that. Wow. The lawsuit claimed that the two teams have no physiological or biological advantage in sports, and that the law denies them equal educational opportunities in violation of Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. Thing is, though, the Supreme Court actually struck down Biden's changes to Title IX to actually implement gender identity. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy, man, that a judge would actually allow this to happen. We got a major problem in our society, guys. We got a major problem. And it starts with the parents. And the judges also going along with this, man. Yeah, absolutely crazy, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.